Beyblade and Crashouts. You know, I found a Reddit thread one day that said Dark Tsubasa was the OG Beyblade Crashout, and immediately I said, the audacity. Because before Tsubasa, before Ryuga, there was a man who was a walking fallen angel. I'm talking so bad that this may be the only person in Beyblade history that they called the military on. Ladies and gentlemen, today I present to you Brooklyn, the OG Beyblade Crashout. Now, to understand the severity of Brooklyn, you need to understand two things. The first is that Brooklyn is a Beyblade prodigy that has never taken an L. And the second is that Brooklyn only battled against Tyson and Kai, aka the top two strongest bladers in the verse. Why? Because there was no way the writers could make a good battle between him and any of these other background characters. In fact, the one time that they did put him against fodder, Brooklyn didn't even fight him. He just waited on him to stop spinning.
What?
So Kai is about to battle Brooklyn, and when the match starts, Kai tries to drop Brooklyn with one hit, but Zeus eats a point-blank hit from Dronzer, and Brooklyn is like, oh, that looks fun. Let me try that.
What?
And then Zeus goes into the air and copies Dronzer's attack just to have Dronzer wobbling like Kai is an amateur.
Oh my God.
Now, the rest of this match was basically Kai getting embarrassed because Brooklyn was just copying everything he did. But the worst part about this was Kai pulled up his shiesty and tried to run that man's pockets, but Brooklyn danced around him and knocked his shiesty off.
No, God, please, no, no!
Man, if you try to run somebody's pockets and they knock your dang shiesty off, it's time to go home. Brooklyn was beating Kai so bad that he looked like he got jumped. So Kai pulls out the big beast at full power, and Brooklyn says, "Aw, is that it?"
No.
You call that oral, boy?
Wait.
I'm Piccolo with the cape on out here. It's time for you to go home, buddy.
Wait.
So then he summons Zeus and destroys Dronzer. He dropped Kai so bad that he saw the white doves flying over his body while Brooklyn stood there with a smile on his face. Mind you, top two blader in the verse just got dropped by Nikola Jokic of Beyblade. Don't even care for the game, just out here winning.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
Now, why did I spend time talking about this? There wasn't a crash out here. Well, in order to get to Brooklyn's crash out, you need to understand that this was their first match. And now we get to the revenge match because we're in the middle of the Justice 5 tournament and the G Revolutions are in the middle of losing to Vega. I mean, couldn't even get a win yet. The sake of the Beyblade world is on their shoulders and Vega is up too. And the day of the match comes up, and when Tyson walks out, he brings out their secret weapon, Kai. And as soon as he walks out the door, Kai calls out Brooklyn because he want round two.
It's about to go down.
But Brooklyn really doesn't care because, I mean, he already beat him. I just wanted to take a nap, but now I gotta deal with you and your lack of order again. You a lame, you been a lame, and you will forever be a lame. And when the battle starts, Brooklyn starts dog walking Kai. Bruh, come on, you just too easy. Allow me to sit your weak ass down.
Oh no.
And then Brooklyn starts ping-ponging Dronzer into the wall and drops Kai into the stadium. But what he doesn't know is that Kai has begun to charge up the power of a crash out. He is literally down there saying, the more anger I feel, the stronger I get.
Niggas think I'm fighting to save the day, but really, nigga, I just like to fight.
And Brooklyn is so cocky that he has to realize that Kai is almost in full crash out mode because he didn't remember who he is and turned Dronzer into a goddamn shooting star and starts slamming Brooklyn around the stadium. And now that boy is still unfazed.
Are we boned?
Yeah, we're boned.
Not bad, Kai. I thought you had me. But after I thought about it, I came back to my senses because I realized something, Kai. Am I getting under your skin?
Bruh.
My bad, just let me keep on doing it. So Brooklyn copies Kai again and turns his blade into darkness. then summons a mini black hole in the middle of the stadium. Like, what do you have to do to create a Beyblade that can summon a mini black hole that is literally pulling the opponent in? Yo fit trash, yo aura trash, but you know what's not trash? Me. You can't beat me. Oh yeah? I got something for you, cause you nothing. And then Kai slams Dronzer into the black hole that is Zeus and stops it. Literally, what am I watching? Kai is a Super Saiyan up here, and Brooklyn still ain't scared of this goddamn crash out because he is sitting there blasting Dronzer around like it's nothing. But what Brooklyn doesn't know is that if it's one thing you can't beat, it's a crash out. Because he drops Kai, and as he walks away thinking he beat him, Kai gets up and is still ready to fight.
I didn't hear no bell.
And the fact that Kai won't give up starts to awaken something in Brooklyn. How? I have more aura. I have more power. My drip harder. Is it raining in here? No, that's not rain. I'm sweating. I never sweat. I never sweat. And this is the beginning of Brooklyn starting to turn into a rare form of crash out, one that we have never seen on this channel. Brooklyn becomes a psycho because the fact that Kai won't go down is breaking Brooklyn's mental. He genuinely doesn't know what to do because he is only used to winning, and then he finally loses control. Go away, die you weakling, I am number one. I may not have the fit or the bands, but that doesn't matter one bit to me. I'm a blader, I'm a dog, and you will never have that dog in you. Now put this bum out of his misery, Dronzer. Let's go! And Kai slams Brooklyn out of the stadium and defeats him. And for the first time ever, Brooklyn caught his first L. But what no one knows is that this was the beginning of Brooklyn's crash out. This one loss had Brooklyn in a corner, talking to himself, losing it. How did I lose? I'm stronger. I'm better. No, get back! So Hero gives Brooklyn a pep talk, and in the middle of this, Brooklyn is basically still losing it. No more lies, Hero. I'm not a loser. They are. I'm the greatest. I'm a winner. Tyson ain't the champion. I am. So now we're at the final round of the tournament, and it's time for Tyson to take on Brooklyn. But when Brooklyn walks out, he's not the same one that was talking trash to Kai. His entire being is now set on revenge. Like, all you see is this man smiling with his eyes covered by his hair. So they launch their Beyblades, and Brooklyn summons the power of darkness when he launches. And the wildest part is, Tyson doing all this attacking, and he's not even moving Brooklyn.
Hold up, something ain't right.
As a matter of fact, Brooklyn is pushing him back while laughing at this man. And the entire time, Brooklyn has Tyson's own big brother glazing him. And when I say glazing, I mean straight doing tricks.
Whoa, brother, whoa, now.
Well, Tyson, you've been waiting for so long, but all that practice just can't prepare you for my power. Goodbye, Tyson. Bruh, he just nuked Tyson and had that man hemmed up in the rubble. Look at Tyson's side.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
But the man gets up, gets a Zenkai boost, but unlike that last match with Kai, this time, Brooklyn goes psycho. You can get up all you want. You can power up all you want. I'm the champion here. This is my game, my kingdom, my world. And even in this huge burst of power, Tyson will not stay down, which once again leads to Brooklyn snapping. Like, he got so mad that he tried to take out the announcer because the announcer was doing his goddamn job.
911.
Officer, right there. FBI, come on in, fella.
And this is where I have to welcome you to the full-blown crash out. because Brooklyn gets so mad that he creates a separate dimension and becomes a literal demon flying over a black hole.
I don't care about championships or Vega.
Who are you?
All I care about
is ending you, Tyson.
Welcome to Brooklyn Land.
So Brooklyn has transported the entire crowd away so no one else will be hurt. At least that's why I hope that he did that. This man turned the entire stadium into a floating island and is floating over the world just to fight Tyson. And for whatever reason, Kai is out here showing off his fit on top of a pillar, giving the pep talk of the century so that Tyson can start flying and fight Brooklyn, which I don't know how we got so serious that he created a black hole and engulfed the entire world in darkness over Beyblade, and Tyson is now flying, fighting him in the middle of the air, but bet. So Tyson is trying to break through to Brooklyn, but Brooklyn has literally turned into a demon, and at this exact moment, the military shows up and tries to take down Brooklyn, but Brooklyn takes his Beyblade and takes out a fighter jet and the combat helicopters that were sent to fight him and sent them into the black hole.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
And him and Tyson are just up there fighting like they're in Dragon Ball Z. And mind you, all this is happening because Brooklyn took his first L. But it turns out that Brooklyn was always a genius. And the reason why he's crashing out so hard over this loss is because really, that's all he had. He didn't have friends. Nobody wanted to hang out with him, and nobody wanted to play with him because, to be honest, everybody just lost to him.
It's always been the same. No one wants to ever play with me because no one wants to lose to me.
Even you, Tyson.
That's why I'm going to destroy you.
That's why I'm going to destroy this entire world.
And I'll remake it in my own image. So Brooklyn decided that he's basically going to turn his blade into a hydrogen bomb and just blow it the F up. But you know, the power of friendship kicks in and all of Tyson's friends start remote summoning their bit beasts to jump Brooklyn and fuse with Dragoon to become the ultimate Beyblade that the world has ever seen. And finally, end Brooklyn's rampage. And that still wasn't enough to make Brooklyn's Beyblade stop spinning, because even though he stopped being a demon, he was still fighting Tyson after all of that happened. And to this day, we don't know who came out as the winner. But what I do know is that this was the end of the original Beyblade series. So, subscribe if you're new, watch one of these videos next, and until next time, stay swiggy, baby.